Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sebastian Liew. This year 2019 is the 20 years anniversary of my practice in naturopathy. Let me tell you and share with you a little story I have. I was very close to my father since I was a little boy. We often went to Yam Cha, which means in Cantonese tea drinking, in Chinatown, in Singapore. One day, we met up with an older man in the wet market, and my father asked me, guess how old is he? And this guy was still smoking a cigar, he was smoking. And I said, maybe he is in his 60s? My father said, no, he's already in his 90s. And from that time onward, I started to take interest and always like to observe why some older people, they got healthier, they got happier as they get older. What makes them healthy as they get older? When I was a teen, I was already a very active member in the Red Cross. I was trained as a first aider, a first aid evacuator. I enjoy seeing people get well. For some reason, I was not afraid of blood. I attended to people's wounds, and during the army days, I even requested to be a medic. But unfortunately, my request was turned down. This interest to get people get well, this thing about me, intensified when my mom contracted lung cancer. I was looking for all kinds of remedies to help her to get better. And fortunately, she was so blessed, she didn't die of any pain or agony in the last moments. I was quite successful in the corporate life. I actually wanted to climb the corporate ladder, maybe to become a CEO one day. But the more I climbed, from the production floor to marketing, I realized there was so much office politics that I could not handle. I was so depressed at that time that I was even on antidepressant drugs for a while. I was thinking, since all kinds of jobs may have a level of high stress, whether you're a homemaker or whether you work in the office, why spend time on something that gives me unhappiness? I must well choose something that I do that is me and that gives me satisfaction and happiness. I may still have a lot of stress, like even in my present work. But what makes the difference is that at the end of the day, when I go home, I feel at peace with myself. And also in retrospect, I remember and recall one day during my secondary school day, I was in the toilet dressing up to go for an audition. And suddenly, there was this strong energy that seems like enveloped my whole being, as if stopping me from going for this audition. And I heard some kind of inner voice saying, you are meant to be useful, you are meant to do something better than going for this audition. The voice, the energy was so strong that I could not even wear my pants in the toilet. And from that onwards, I felt that there was something very important for me to do in life. Now, in the pursuit of material success, I became a lapsed Catholic Christian. I believed everything depended on myself, on my willpower. But in the midst of desperation, life crisis, career crisis, it was only after I really kneeled down and surrendered and asked, what is it you want me to do? That something strong prompted my heart to change, to make a change, 360-degree change from my career path. From learning about fashion makeup, to spa therapy, to touch therapy, that I discovered my gifts of my hands. I even became one of the top students in my class while I was a student in natural medicine, in natural therapies. You know what? Good things happen one after another. I met up with the right teachers, the right contacts, even the right employers to hire me as I went through that journey. I was even able to continue to support financially my parents, my elderly parents. I was so blessed and I really enjoyed that journey. For example, I went to an interview to quite a prestige spa in Orchard Road, asking to be just a therapist because I was thinking that since I changed career, I assumed that I need so-called to downgrade myself to be a therapist, that's all, in the spa, you know what, when the employer looked at me and then she looked at my background and my training and she said, I don't think I will hire you as a therapist. I will make you the vice principal of my spa school. I was surprised and was so happy. The final decision to really go full-time into natural medicine and health was when I was given a training opportunity in an organic farm in Malaysia. After 3 days of eating organic food and surrounded by nature, knowing more about the plants and the medicinal herbs, I was so full of joy, and it brought me some kind of awareness that the maker of heaven, and earth, the creator, have given us so much medicine and herbs for our well-being, and we don't know anything about it. I was so full of joy when I was giving a testimony on this experience, and I was full of joy that I nearly had tears, and as if the plants are calling me to use me, teach me about me, teach me about me and use me, for the well-being of other people. Finally, after a long journey, I found my vocation in natural medicine, in naturopathy, and this is really sustained by my faith in divine providence. I found so many good teachers. For example, Chinese physicians, Michael Tiara and Leslie Tiara, the herbalist genius, I would call him, Matthew Wood, the St. Hildegard of Bingen medicine doctor, Dr. Wihat Strelo, and also the father of English aromatherapy, Robert Tisserand, and also Professor Caribone, one of the top chemists and herbalists in Australia. So I was very happy to have met them and learned from them. Despite my constant battle with my own false self, my character flaws, I managed to persevere in this healing work. Thanks to divine providence, really thanks to my business partner, Wei Guang, for his constant support in this business of healing. And most of all, I want to thank all my customers and my clients and my patients for your support for my practice, for giving me the opportunity to allow me to help you. Words cannot express my deep gratitude for your support, and I will continue to do my best. I would like to also offer my apology to all the people and friends whom I have made your life a bit difficult at times along this journey. Please forgive me for my shortcomings, and I really wish you peace and good health in your own journey. I would also like to thank the media, both the mainstream media and social media, for giving me so much publicity for my work. On January the 1st in the year 2016, in the Church of St. Francis Xavier in Malacca, I made a resolution, and this resolution is in the form of a prayer. Help me to cure the sick, inspire the weak, and heal the wounded. I hope with the launch of my product brand Live to Life this year, I will be able to do more educational work, to teach wellness, to share my skills in Singapore and beyond Singapore, so that more people will know how to lead a holistic natural health care lifestyle. I will also take a personal interest in the study and application of South Asian herbs. At this stage of my life, when most of my friends and contemporaries, they are already going into retirement. But for me, it's a springtime for me to fulfill my resolution. And they say that if the student is ready, the teacher will appear. If I have more good years to come and in good health, that is when the teacher is ready, I really hope that I can pass my knowledge and skills to the right student for the future generations. And with this, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart, all your support, all your love that you've given to me through all these years, and I really wish you good health and peace, and the light of divine providence be with you. Thank you.